The next photo composition principle is perhaps simple, but also can be really important and very effective in helping in your visual storytelling. And that is simply the way that you orient your photo, whether that be vertical or horizontal. As a instructor, I always advise my photographers to take a combination of vertical and horizontal photos, even just in sort of the cell phone photograph world. It gets sort of boring to see all photos oriented, shaped either vertically or horizontally. A lot of times we see that vertical photographs don't capture everything, they leave out a lot, and horizontal is often preferred, especially for video. But there are reasons to have both types of photos, both for the content of the photo itself, but also for the way that it will orient itself into a print or online publication. Just as a kind of a standard rule, horizontal photographs naturally lead our eyes left to right or right to left, from side to side, basically. So if we have a subject, if we think back to that leading lines photograph of the man sitting in the chair with the rail kind of being a leading line, our eye goes naturally left to right or right to left, and then also that leading line assists it as well. Vertical photos lead our eyes up and down, and so if we have a subject that the content of our photo requires a vertical or an up and down movement of our eye, then orienting it vertically is preferable. So let me show you a couple of examples, and we'll talk about why they work well. This first example is a horizontally oriented photograph, and we see that our eye follows the progression of these kids and this band member who's high stepping, and our eye flows across the photograph. If it was oriented vertically and there was only one or two people in this photo, it would kind of be a little bit strange. But oriented this way, it makes a whole lot more sense. On the opposite end, this photo is vertically oriented, and this subject who is leaning against this tree, the tree with the sign, and the man standing there, that your eye is led from top to bottom, and that really tells the story in a vertical sense. Again, another horizontally oriented photo that our eye sweeps across all of the faces of these mourners mourning the loss of their father, actually, and just tells the story that much better. Again, if we had this as a vertical photo, something is going to be left out because we can't capture it all vertically. Lastly, this is a Pulitzer Prize winning photo after a school shooting in the year 2000, and just a really, really gut-wrenching emotion on the face of this young man. This photo actually is an example of a photo that was originally horizontal and was cropped to vertical, because we see really the only subject that they wanted to show was this hug, especially his face. And there was a lot more on either side of this photo. They were just it was just sort of deemed unnecessary to capture the main subject of the photo.